You pause when someone appears in the corner of your screen, don't you? Your shoulders tighten, your cursor slows, and you edit thoughts midstream. That brief tightening costs focus. If this is familiar, stay with me. You can reclaim private focus starting now. Today, when someone watches, even lightly, your body responds. Hands slow, posture tightens, breathing shortens, and simple tasks become performances. You find yourself self-editing sentences, second-guessing impulses, rehearsing even small answers. This is not moral weakness. It is attention wiring. The brain treats observation like a social evaluation. Monitoring yourself consumes working memory, and creativity shrinks. You may delete drafts, avoid speaking, or keep the webcam off. Those small defenses add up, and across a day they cost momentum, clarity, and joy. Start by noticing the moment, okay? Name it softly. I am doing while being seen. That small label creates the distance you need, okay? Distance lets choice return, and choice restores.com. Maybe you mute or keep comments short, preferring safety to risk. These are predictable responses. Name them without judgment. Notice the throat tightness, the quick glance to the camera, the pause before you press send. Each observation gives a chance to step back, breathe, and choose a small corrective action. Right now, our tools reward visibility, status lights, last seen markers, meeting grids, and instant updates bias people toward being present. Apps, nudge, check-ins, and calendars encourage availability. Cameras and participant lists create an implied audience. This architecture privileges signaling over solitude and presence over depth. The result is a culture that values being seen, often at the expense of doing. Recognize that the difficulty is structural, not personal. When you think of the problem as architecture, you can modify conditions, change the setup, and behavior follows. Notifications fragment attention throughout the day. Light surveillance feels harmless, yet it creates pressure to respond, to explain, to be visible. Meetings scheduled without focused goals become ritual observation. People check each other's presence instead of sharing results. This produces a slow drain, shorter focus spans, more context switching, and a stronger need to signal availability. Once you accept the problem is environmental, you can start setting boundaries inside the space you control. A few psychological principles explain this clearly. The spotlight effect makes you overestimate how much others focus on you, and that inflation increases anxiety. Cognitive load theory shows monitoring yourself consumes working memory, leaving less room for complex thought. Stimulus control explains how environmental cues trigger automatic reactions. And habituation means the nervous system can learn new patterns. Attention residue describes how switching tasks leaves fragments of thought behind, degrading concentration. Applied neuroscience supports short, consistent routines and environmental controls for deeper work. Combine predictable boundaries, a brief pre-work ritual, and fewer interruptions to construct a safer space for focused effort. This approach is practical, repeatable, and it reliably improves clarity and speed when practiced over time. Clinicians and productivity researchers observe the same patterns across domains and contexts, confirming that small, repeated interventions change habitual responses. Start small, practice daily, and the results accumulate. Today, Rule 1. Control visibility. Predictable availability windows. Close your camera for deep work. Announce focus blocks and use a clear status. Predictability reduces interruptions. Declaring quiet time trains others to respect it. Rule 1 again. Visible boundaries beat panic. A short status or subtle background signals your choice. You do not hide work. You protect it. Consistent. Markers help others learn your rhythm and performance pressure eases. Rule 2. Adopt a brief pre-work ritual. Spend 30 seconds to breathe. Name your goal and set one small outcome. That micro-ritual signals the brain this time is for doing, not presenting. Rule 2 again. The ritual is an anchor. Repeatable steps reduce startup friction. Say your phrase, take a breath, and begin. The routine shifts your system toward focus more quickly each time. Rule 3. Micro-environment hacks. Remove clutter, hide participant lists, and use headphones. A closed door cuts social cues. Physical changes. Alter mental states. Change your perimeter, change your attention. Rule 3 again. Small shifts matter. A lamp off, a neutral background, or head-down posture sends honest signals. Pair these with schedule and ritual to compound effects. Rule 4. Use short, verbal anchors. Being watched disturbs you. Say a brief phrase. 3 breaths. 1 task. Use it as a gentle reset to return attention to the work. Rule 4 again. Anchors are portable. Keep a phrase on a note by the keyboard. With repetition, the cue becomes automatic and resets require less effort. Rule 5. Schedule progress updates at set times. Promise a concise report at an hour rather than frequent check-ins. That single rhythm reduces micro-reporting and frees uninterrupted blocks. Rule 5 again. Predictability replaces anxiety. Okay? People adapt when they know when you will share results. Protect deep work by choosing one reliable reporting rhythm. Try it as an experiment. 1 25-minute focus block today. Camera off. Status set. The 30-second ritual. And 1 anchor phrase at start. Observe changes in speed and calm. Small practices compound. Protecting attention is stewardship, not secrecy. Over weeks, tiny shifts produce measurable gains in clarity, speed, and confidence. Repeat, adjust, and keep experiments small and kind. Each successful block builds easier thresholds for the next, and the habit of focus compounds into long-term creative momentum and reliable output consistently. Now, the seal. Name, breathe, act. Name your task quietly. Focus. Write 1 paragraph. Breathe in for 4 counts. Pause briefly, then exhale. 4 or 5 counts. Act. Close the camera. Silence unnecessary tabs and set a clear focus status. Do the sequence once and pay attention to how the tension eases. This small routine anchors the nervous system, creating a dependable cue for calm. Practice daily, and the ritual will compound into steady confidence and clearer work. Keep it simple, kind, and persistent, and observe incremental changes each week. Today, a quick story. A friend treated focus like a tiny shop, stayed a modest sign, dimmed the interior light, and worked in peace. Others learned to respect those hours. Try your own small sign today. Pause, practice, and return to work with quiet confidence. It's afternoon, once.